let's focus on the Delhi batting, reminding you that Shreyas Iyer has won the toss, decided to bat first, and Shikhar Dhawan will be in focus once again, because despite Prithvi Shaw not quite scoring what he's scoring, Shikhar Dhawan has been outstanding this season, Lisa.
Yeah, he has, and he's built up, hasn't he, the last few games. You can see there the first 7 matches, 200 runs. I mean, the last 2, 101 comes out of that. But it's the strike rate. And you get a sense that even from the period of last IPL, halfway through, his strike rate started to increase. He started to kind of back his skills. And I know probably lockdown hasn't helped him, and it's taken a bit of time for him to get going. But we're starting to see the best of him. And it's needed, because Prithvi Shaw is really struggling at the top. So, they need one of their openers to go big, and he's been able to do that.
Yeah, other than what one low moment he had, Joy, when he wore those dodgy glasses, I think in game number 2, it's all been an upward trend for him, for Shikhar.
No, absolutely. I think, the dodgy glasses and that, jumping on Rabada like that, jumping on your most precious asset, 20 odd wickets in the IPL so far, you don't want an injury out there. I was saying, Shikhar, what are you doing out there? This guy gets an injury. He's your bowling spearhead.
But he's strong as an ox. Remember, he collided with Faf, didn't he? And Faf was on the ground in pain, and Kagiso was like, "Up you get, mate. Come on, let's go."
Yeah, I was on the show that day, and somebody said, "Look, Shikhar's wearing your glasses," and I said, "Well, I've had a few nutty ones, but I couldn't have matched that." But on the other end, I think the reason why he was wearing those glasses that day was because that particular day, Prithvi Shaw was actually scoring a few runs. Then it all started to get a little pear-shaped for him. So if Delhi can fix that, and they're in a position where they can fix a few things that are wrong until that car just eases into that playoff stage.
Well, they need to fix it, don't they, Joy? And I get a sense Ricky Ponting is backing his youngsters. The coaching staff, selectors are going, you know what, we're still winning, even though you're not producing the runs. We still think that our best 11, you're in it. And that gives a lot of confidence to those young players to know that they've got the backing of the coaching staff. But I reckon he's very close to, if he doesn't produce one more game, he might be finding himself sitting out. So he's got to turn it around really quickly.
The only problem is for Delhi is that if they, give somebody else a chance, the logical guy to give a chance is Rahane. And Rahane in 2 innings hasn't set the Dubai River on fire either. So, that's the basic problem with them. They haven't, if Rahane had got a couple of a 40 or a 50 or in one of those innings had a good innings, Prithvi would have been really under pressure. You know what I see them? They're almost like Chennai in 2018, carrying Watson. Like they literally carried Shane Watson because they kept winning. And it didn't matter that Watson wasn't producing. I think Ricky reckons that, the day Prithvi gets going, he can give them that start. So he'll say, okay, so let me carry him because I'm not losing games. If he's costing me games right now, the rest of me are so strong that I'm not losing games because of him. And it's an interesting way to look at it. And that's their problem. They have to play an Indian batsman there for their balance. And Rahane, which is the only other, gun Indian batsman there, he's not been in form either.